Presentation about the Fountas and Pinnell Benchmark Assessment System. The Fountas and Pinnell Benchmark Assessment System is a one-to-one standardized and comprehensive assessment system which identifies students' reading levels. It can be used for students in kindergarten through to grade 8. The Fountas and Pinnell Benchmark Assessment System is used to identify students' independent and instructional reading levels according to grade expected norms. It is also largely used to make informed decisions based on assessment about best instruction for students. In other words, it's used for responsive teaching. It can also be used as data to monitor and inform school effectiveness in relation to school-wide and district-wide goals. It is recommended to be used as a whole school rather than as individual classrooms to ensure consistent monitoring of student progress, but also to ensure a common language for describing literacy development and targeted interventions. It is recommended for use in response to intervention models, or RTI. It is most recommended to be used at the beginning, middle, and end of the year for all students as part of universal screening. It is also recommended to be used more frequently for struggling readers and especially for those requiring reading intervention. Kit includes diagnostic reading assessments in the following areas: comprehension, writing about reading, fluency, phonemic awareness, letter names, early literacy behaviors, phonics and word analysis, high-frequency word reading, and vocabulary knowledge. The Fountas and Pinnell Benchmark Assessment System is relatively new, but the Fountas and Pinnell leveled gradient reading texts are not. These were published in 1990. The Benchmark Assessment System and gradient leveled reading match exactly. Over 50,000 books are listed and accurately leveled by grade on the Fountas and Pinnell website. Leveled reading gradient uses 10 characteristics to analyze text difficulties between all of their levels from A to Z. The 10 characteristics are listed on this slide. Gradient continuum is listed from A to Z and leveled by grade. The diagram below indicates the grade and letter equivalents. Reading level equivalency charts are available so that the Fountas and Pinnell levels can be easily compared with those of other popular programs. The Fountas and Pinnell Benchmark Assessment System also includes a continuum of literacy learning. This is a tool that helps educators identify students' reading behaviors, including their strengths and areas of weakness, at every phase of the literacy development across a continuum of learning in 8 instructional areas outlined in the Fountas and Pinnell benchmark system. The tool also provides specific strategies for teachers to use in response to their students' assessment of reading, thus helping them to create more responsive and differentiated instruction. Continuum allows teachers to recognize the literacy development of each student, plan for differentiated instruction, and identify students who may need targeted intervention. Both classroom teachers and special education teachers are expected to be able to administer the Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment. The assessment should take between 20 to 40 minutes depending on the length and complexity of the text. The Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment is easy to administer. The 6 general steps for administration are listed on this slide, including Step 1, the assessor reads the student a scripted instructional statement. 2, the student reads orally while the assessor observes, codes, and analyzes reading behavior. Step 3, the assessor and student have a conversation about the text that was read. Comprehension is assessed in this step using a set of standardized prompts and criteria. Step 4, the assessor has the student write his or her response to a comprehension question. Depending on the age and complexity of the text, this step may become optional. Step 5, the assessor scores the accuracy, fluency, and comprehension of the assessment. And Step 6, the assessor uses the administration guide and literacy continuum to determine the independent and instructional reading level of the student and to determine next steps for placement in a reading group and instruction within the classroom. Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment also includes an online data management system. This system allows teachers to input and organize student data easily and allows them to share data and monitor grade and school progress and also individual progress. It is password protected and also has functions to easily generate and graph reports of student achievement and progress. The assessment also includes a reading record app, which is available to assist teachers in recording students' assessment, including their oral reading rate, accuracy rate, self-correction ratio, and fluency and comprehension scores. There are several advantages for using the Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment, including that it can be used as part of an RTI model. It is based on widely used grade level criteria. It is easy to administer. All required tools and resources are organized nicely in the kit box provided. There is more than one book available per level, and both fiction and nonfiction texts are available at every reading level. It also includes assessment, data management, and app software. It also includes professional development and a comprehensive website of resources. Additionally, the Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment uses more complex and comprehensive factors for considering text level, such as abstractness of text theme and literary features. These are more complex and more detailed than traditional standardized reading assessments that are available. Some disadvantages of using the Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment include that it does not provide national norms or percentiles and thus cannot be intended for national achievement testing use. Additionally, only one copy of each book is available, and additional copies of books cannot be purchased individually. Separate kits and resources must also be purchased if wanting to move forward with specific interventions, and this can become expensive. The Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment system was reviewed and evaluated prior to publication by outside research teams. The outside research teams measured reliability and validity of the reading progress tool, ensuring that the leveling of text was reliable and that the reading measures are valid and accurately identify students' reading levels. Full reviews of the assessment are public and transparent and available on the website. Thank you for listening to my presentation about the Fountas and Pinnell benchmark assessment system. For more information, please check out the website on this slide.